guys, Jessica here. Welcome back to another episode of Space Engineers. In the last episode, we had finished off our drone relay system, and we were having issues with, the resources not showing up for us, unless we got, a little bit closer to the asteroids. However, after further thought, that's not really that big of an issue because our HUD is getting quite cluttered. I mean, like, if I remove the HUD, you can see how much clearer that is, and now it's like, whoa, numbers and letters and words and everything is just cluttering the screen. So it's probably better that not all of those resources are actually displaying on our HUD. However, I do think that the resources are being relayed properly. I do think that the antennas are receiving them. I just think that our HUD is a little bit smarter than we are, and it's choosing not to show us all of that useless information all of the time. So that's probably better for us. So I think now it's time for us to go ahead and contact Intrepid Mining Company headquarters again, because we've pretty much done everything that they asked us to do. They told us to claim all the asteroids and to establish a relay system, and that's exactly what we've done. So let's go ahead and contact them. Let's go ahead and fly in here. And the Welcome Home Jessica thing is actually part of a mod. It's a sensor mod. I don't remember the name of the mod, but you'll be able to find the name of the mod in the description of the video below. It allows you to set up a sensor to display text to you. So basically, when that sensor detects me, it'll say, "Welcome home, Jessica." It's something I'm just kind of playing around with. I'm not really sure how I'm going to end up using that mod in the future, but I think it's kind of cool, and it's worth exploring a little bit. All right, so let's go ahead and establish a comm link with Intrepid. Okay, so let's see here. It looks like there's already a data link waiting for us, so let's go ahead and accept this data link. And okay, so it looks like Intrepid Mining Company headquarters has been keeping tabs on our progress here, and they already have been receiving our drone relay information on those asteroids. So that seems to be working properly. And they've sent us our new instructions. They want us to build a solar array and a defense network. And they are giving us a warning that there could be a possible asteroid shower or meteor shower in our vicinity sometime in the near future. Oh, well, that's not very good. Okay, well, we're definitely going to have to start getting that solar array started up, because a defense network is going to require quite a bit of power. So let's get busy with it. Okay, guys. Well, I think that went pretty well. Intrepid was able to confirm that they are able to receive all of our relay information, and everything seems to be working properly. And they went ahead and gave us our next set of instructions. So the next set of instructions tells us that we have to construct a solar power, or a solar panel field, basically. They didn't really give us any specifications on how big it has to be. They didn't really give us a whole lot of specifications on how much power it needs to receive. So that's... Oh, and of course the door doesn't want to function for us. Alright, let's run through the door. Okay. Oh, welcome home? Well, no, it's not really welcome home. It's kind of goodbye, yes. Yeah, you can see that sensor is set to say welcome home, Jessica, whenever it detects me. So it works when I go in, it doesn't work when I go out. So yeah, it's like I said, it's kind of just a thing I'm just kind of testing out. Not really sure, what I'm going to end up doing with it. So anyways, we need to figure out a place for our solar panel field. We could put it on the roof of this building. There's the sun there, so I mean, there's definitely plenty of access to sun, and I think my mouse has just died, so let me go ahead and plug my mouse in as I frantically search for the cord to plug it in. Of course, as soon as I go to record a video, that's when my mouse decides to go ahead and die on me. Alright, it seems to work again. Unfortunately for me, that means my mouse is going to start getting really, really warm in my hand. Okay, so I think this is probably as good a spot as any to start building our solar thing. However, it is going to be a little bit complicated to do it, because I'm going to want to set it up on a rotor system. Okay, so here's what I want to try to do first. I want to get the rotors and... Yeah, this screen is getting mighty busy. My goodness, I can barely read my hotkeys because of all that information. That's kind of annoying. Okay, well, let's go ahead and set up our hotkeys to have some rotors and things of that nature. That way we can actually rotate the panels to collect as much sunlight as possible. And I'm just looking for my rotors in this massive list here. Ah, there they are, rotors. Okay. Let's see here. How should I do this? It's a very, very good question. I suppose we could have one here. Okay, let's try that. So if we have one there, then we'll need to have a block that is sitting on top of it. Like that, exactly. And then another rotor attached to that. If I can do the rotation properly. There we go. And then the solar panels will basically attach to this. So let's go ahead and get a solar panel in here as well. Where's the solar panels? There they are. Now, how do we want to do this? If I can just get this thing properly set up, that would be really cool. Oh, does that not connect straight to the... Oh, do I not have any... Oh, I don't have construction components. Okay, let's go ahead and grab some of those so we can actually attach that. Construction components. Let's go ahead and type in construct. There we go. Okay. Let's grab a few of those. Oh, I don't need 397. That's way too many. Maybe 200 is fine, probably. Just for now, you know, just to so we can put down enough stuff without running out of materials. Now see, that's getting awfully close to our antennas. I don't want it to be too close to the antennas. Nope, that's definitely too close to the antennas. Darn. Okay, well we can go the other way. So let's go ahead and chop these off of here. Just grind them off. I think the idea is solid, but we need to execute that idea properly. So I think if we do it over here, it's probably better. Alright, so I think if we start probably here, this is probably a good place to start. And we'll just put our rotors back on, basically just like we had them, but in reverse, or just, you know, backwards from how they were. And the solar panel should go ahead and stick on there as well, but I need to figure out exactly... I guess that probably works. And then, can I stack a few on here? I would like to be able to stack a few on here. Ah, yes, I can. Okay, can I stack like 3 of them? Maybe 3. And what we'll basically be able to do is rotate with those rotors to get these solar panels perfectly lined up with the sun there. So this is pretty cool. And we can have a couple of them up here. I mean, there's no reason why we couldn't put a few more. So let's go ahead and let's do that then. If I put another one here, I think there's probably enough space. Let's see if I can get this rotation properly. I think that's where I want it to be. I'm pretty sure. Okay, let's go ahead and pop this on here real quick and then we'll... And of course, you know, I'm screwing it all up. Where's the 0? I need to know where the 0 is. Okay, 0 degrees is pointing straight down. I think that's how we're supposed to have it. I think that's how we're supposed to have it. Hopefully. Let's go ahead and stick this on. Come on. You know you want to. You know you want to. You know you want to. There we go. All right, got that one and one more. Got it. Okay. Excellent. Yeah, hopefully there's enough room here. I don't know, maybe we should go ahead and start welding this up and make sure, you know, everything is good on it before we start building more of them. Go ahead and start down at the bottom here. We're gonna need large steel tube and some computers. It's definitely a lot of large steel tube, no question about it. Alright, we can leave the solar panels for later. I just want to get the rotor system working properly for now. So let's go ahead and get those large steel tubes and computers. Let's go ahead and type in large. And there's 80 of them, but we can only carry 42. I wonder if that's enough. Maybe I can put down some construction components for now and carry some computers. Hopefully that should be enough to at least get this this first set right here up and running, so we can give it a test and make sure everything works properly. Okay. Good. Now, I think I need to put on some kind of control panel basically here so we can actually access this thing and get it all set up. So what I'm looking for is I should have like a mod that basically allows me to put down like a pillar that has a control panel on it. Let's see if I can find it. Unfortunately, I didn't see it on our first pass through here, and I don't really know what it's called. So that's not really helpful, because I could, you know, if I knew what it was called, I would just, oh, is this it? I think this might be it. I'm not 100% sure. I might try to put that down and see if that works. Let's go ahead and see if that does it. Real quickly, I'm just going to scan through again and see if I can find it. There's just so many mobs in here, it's just ridiculous if you're trying to find one specific thing. Okay, I don't see it, so hopefully it's this thing, otherwise that kind of sucks. But I basically just want to be able to stand here and get this all set up. Are we able to access that? No, okay, see, it's a button panel, and unfortunately we don't need a button panel. Unfortunately, we need an actual control panel. So let's remove this. Oh, and I took out a piece of the ceiling, I guess that's what I did. Okay, let's go ahead and put that back in. Oh, shoot. Okay, well, you know what? That's fine. What we'll end up doing then is just putting down, I guess, a block with a control panel on it. Just a regular one. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll just have to do this for now. Okay, so let's go ahead and access this thing and let's find our rotors. All right. So those are basically solar panel 1. Oh, and of course I spelled panel wrong. Solar panel 1. Although, you know what though? They're probably going to act, the rotors probably need to act independently, so this is probably not a good group to have. Okay, I'm not really thinking very much here. Let's go ahead and apply some braking torque, and let's see here. We don't want the limits to be unlimited. We need to check. Let's see here. We want this one to point at, what, 45 degrees, maybe? Maybe. I don't know, 45 degrees might actually run it into that one. Let's try it first and just see if that's what we actually want here. So if we go to rotor, boy, setting up these rotors is so complicated. It really is. Okay, so we want 45 degrees. Not, yeah, I don't really know how we're supposed to do this though. Although it appears to sort of be working. I can see it moving in the background. I think that might be a little bit too much. 45 degrees is a bit much. Maybe somewhere between 0 and 45 is probably better. Let's go ahead and turn that down a little bit. Oh, but now of course, you know, you don't see it actually moving. Great. What if I put the velocity on negative? No? Oh yes, I can see it moving now. Okay. Basically, we want to set this up so it's just, you know, pointing it properly to capture as much sun as possible. So that's probably going to do it. 33 degrees, I think, is what I selected. Let's see if we can finish up this one as well. Alright, so far so good. Let's go ahead and try to finish up this one as well. And we're short on the steel plate. Not a problem, we'll go get some more. Steel plates. Alright, there we go. We'll take like a handful of those. And let's go ahead and plug those in. Now hopefully we have set everything up properly, and if we go ahead and turn this one to 33 degrees, we shouldn't have too many issues. So let's go ahead and try that. And I'm sorry, I just bumped into my microphone there. Apologize for that. Alright, rotor number 2 needs to go to... Well, we need some braking torque on the thing so it doesn't just keep spinning. And we need to go to 33 degrees. And I went a little too far. Okay, there's 33. And I think if we just turn the velocity down, it'll move into position. Okay. So both of them are at 33 degrees. I just want to make sure that there's no, like, overlap. And it doesn't look like there is. It looks like they're perfectly, you know, coming into, like, that perfectness right there. So it just looks like it's, one really long solar panel. This is what I'm looking for. So far so good. Now we need to set up these top rotors here to kind of tilt backwards. But before we do that, we need to actually go take a seat in our command seat here and charge our suit. Otherwise, we're gonna die. That would not be good. So hopefully we're setting up those solar panels properly. Hopefully we have the right angle. I don't know, 33 degrees might actually be too much. We'll have to tilt those things backwards before we're actually 100% sure. So let's go ahead and do that. And I think I'm going to start with the one in the back first. Oops, and of course I spell it wrong. Rotor. I don't know which one it actually is. It's one of these green ones. I think it might be this one, but I'm not actually sure about that. So let's go ahead and give it a try. Well, first we need to figure out exactly what angle we want it to point at. So right now it is pointing at 0. And I think we want it to point at 315. So let's try that. Access that, go to rotor, pick the green one here, and try to set that to go to 315. Yeah, we have braking torque on, good, okay. Let's go to 315. I don't know if that's actually doing anything. It could be going the wrong way. It's hard to tell. Oh, it's not actually moving at all. That's interesting. Okay, well, let's see if we can't get this to move. Whoops-a-daisies. Okay, it's the wrong one that's going. Uh-oh. I don't know what just happened. Oh my god. That almost nearly collided, and it would have just tore the whole system up. But luckily, it did not. Oh my goodness. That was really, really close. Alright, well, we definitely told the wrong rotor to move, so that was my first mistake. Let's go ahead and try that again. Alright, so now we need to move this one. Let's put on some braking torque and turn our lower limit to 315. Ish. Okay, yeah, there we go. We want 315. I forgot that you can control click and then manually input a number. That's actually incredibly helpful. Alright, let's get this thing moving. Oh no, it's going the wrong way. That is not what you were supposed to do. Oh no. Oh no. That is not what you were supposed to do at all. What are you even thinking? What are you even thinking? No, 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 no. No, no, no. Why did it do it like that? I don't understand. I really don't understand. Can I go backwards? Can it go back the other way, please? Oh, thank you. Okay. So it looks like it just moved itself into the proper position. And hopefully we have the proper positioning on the sun here. It's kind of hard to tell. We won't really know until we actually build the solar panels. But hopefully we do. I may have needed to build this one like one over. That may have been a little bit smarter. Well, if that's the case, it's not a really big deal, but I think we should probably go ahead and actually start doing up these solar panels first so we actually know. We're going to have to build a lot of solar cells. We're going to have to get our assemblers busy. Let's go ahead and get that going now. That's going to take a lot of stuff to do. I don't even know if we have enough to do those. So if we go to our production and we find our solar cells here, we need 120, 240, oh, I don't know, like 400 of them? It looks like we have enough stuff to actually get them all done, so that's really cool. Let's go to assembler number 2 and we'll make another 400 over here as well. Although it doesn't look like there's enough platinum here. That's unfortunate. Hopefully we have enough platinum somewhere else in here. Let's type in platinum and let's see what we get. Okay, so that's the only source of platinum we have is in assembler number 1. Well, let's go ahead and divide it up. Let's cut it in half. And now hopefully that's enough. Yeah, it's more than enough. Okay, and let's see how many of these I can actually carry. I can carry 53. No, I can carry 61. Okay, I just want to make sure I can carry enough to actually finish a few of these cells. Or a few of these panels, sorry. I want to make sure I can carry enough cells to finish the panels. There we go. Now I can actually speak properly. Okay, let's go ahead and finish these up. And we need a few more metal grids. Okay. What else are we gonna need? We're gonna need metal grids. Okay, metal grids. Alright, that's all we need. Metal grids and solar cells. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. I do believe we have metal grids in here. And let me just go ahead and type it in so we get it done a little bit faster. And there you can see we have quite a few. So let's grab like, oh, I don't know, 50 of them. And then let's find our solar panels. Of course, you know, we can't carry enough, but that's fine. Alright, let's go ahead and stick those in there, and of course that's not enough to finish it. But we should have enough metal grids to get these things pretty much, you know, almost close to being finished. And these solar panels are really, really, really going to help us on our power levels. You know, that way we're not burning through so much uranium all the time. And we can save our uranium, you know, to build missiles and bullets, and so that way, you know, Intrepid can sell that uranium on the market and get a lot of money for it. So you can see here that these solar panels kind of do overlap, and that this one is casting a shadow on this one. That's not ideal. That's really not what we want. Because we're not going to get the full amount of light if we have it like that. So what we might want to do is actually cut that off and move it over. I think that's probably a good idea. Alright, let's go ahead and remove all of these. And we're probably going to have to make a few trips back and forth to the cargo container. As you can see, I'm already dropping things. Alright, let's go ahead and drop this stuff off. Let's get rid of all these metal grids and all these solar panels. They just weigh way too much. And this large steel tubes. Okay. And let's go ahead and continue dismantling everything that we just built. Well, not everything, but just this one here, so that way, you know, we can sort these issues out. And we just need to remove this rotor. And of course, we don't have enough space to carry everything, so we have to go put some stuff in the cargo container. Let's go ahead and put those displays down. Let's go ahead and put the bulletproof glass away. We don't need that stuff. I don't want to put, you know, too much stuff away, because we're just going to be rebuilding this in just a moment. Alright, let's go ahead and pick up those items. Excellent. So I believe it was like right here before, But now we're going to make sure we build it over here. And we're going to play the rotation game for just a moment here. And, oh, I apologize, I accidentally hit F12. That was not my intention. So we just took a screenshot of absolutely nothing. Nothing interesting. But we just took a screenshot of it anyways. Alright, and let's go ahead and get another rotor on here. There we go. And our solar panel. 1, 2, and 3. Excellent. Let's get our welder out and start welding this up. Alright. And after we do this, we'll go ahead and get this into the proper position. Fantastic. Let's just go ahead and dump the rest of our resources in. Alright, we don't really have enough to be able to finish these at all, but that's okay. Alright, let's go ahead and access this and get this all set up. So we need to type in rotor. And it would be rotor 2 this time. And it needs to be set to 33 degrees. And put some braking torque on that as well. Okay, it did not turn itself. That's fine. We'll go ahead and make it turn. And that should just finish rotating in just a moment there. Hopefully it doesn't continue to go. Oh no, it's continuing to go. Let's get that back. Whoa boy. Okay. It's supposed to go to 33 degrees, but it goes past 33 and it like tries to continue. 33 is right there. And it looked like it just kept going. Please stop at 33 degrees. I would really, really appreciate it. Oh, I know I have it going so slowly. Oh my gosh, that's killing me how slowly it's going. Oh boy. Okay, let's go ahead and access the rotor. I really hope it's gonna stop. Like, really, really, really hope. No, see, it's wrong. It says its current angle isn't actually what it is. Oh no, that's not good. This is not good at all. Why does it think that its angle is 384? It's not. Its angle is 33. That's so weird. It's not calculating it properly. Okay, let's go ahead and get this thing. I don't know. Where would it think 33 degrees is? It doesn't know. It's just completely, like, broken. It doesn't know what it's doing. Okay, well... if I can zero this out. 0, please. Thank you. I'm gonna have to go ahead and work on that off camera, guys. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why it thinks its current angle is something that's clearly not. This white line on the rotor points to the angle that it's supposed to be at. It thinks it was at some weird number that it wasn't actually pointing to. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to figure this out off camera, so I don't bore you guys with the mundaneness of going through all that. So if you guys like this video, please do me a huge favor and hit the like button. It helps me out so much. Also subscribe to the channel and leave me any comments or suggestions in the comment section below. That's what it's there for. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all in the next video.